What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward? There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
It's 3rd and 4. On play action, Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll take this forward for about 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Pistol snap to Willis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Third and 5. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
This will be 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Love. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Willis now to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for the sack. Jared first. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. On is Bailey, and he sends it away. To return, it's Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Joseph on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. And the 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Packers.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 here on Thursday Night Primetime. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And they're going to get him for a 2nd time. He goes down again. Jalen Walker in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Second and 10. At the 12-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing is Willis. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's going to be third down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Here's Jake Bailey now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 8. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
To throw is Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And no room to be found. We'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. Throwing, Willis. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Willis. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's first and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. To throw is Willis. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to the 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Throwing, Willis. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. We'll get this to Pitts once more.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
We're all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Love. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll work this out wide for Lloyd. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw is Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job. You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it, but I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with their taking those points.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Willis now to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it. And he'll be taken down, so nothing comes of this late turnover. Time has run out in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A good-looking play to start the second half. A gain of 17. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Willis. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack. Jared Hurst in for his 2nd sack of the night. Number 6 on the year. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane. And it sets up 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Anthony Nelson getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Willis to throw. Right side, that is Brazel. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. First reception for the NFL leader in that category here in the opening month of the season. And it's a 1st down. To throw, here's Willis. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. A give, and here comes Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down. Another run here for Robinson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. Willis now to throw. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. To the right. That's Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Throwing is Willis. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz scheme, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Throwing, Willis. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down. Now Willis. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. They'll run with Robinson. And he will score! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Folk now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw it on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Here's second and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Throwing, Willis. Forced out wide. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Now Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. Look at the big man go. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Now, after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On the ground, this is Chandler. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. New set of downs, it's 1st and 10. A carry now for Chandler. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Nothing. Net at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Running from the pistol, it's Chandler. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
To kick off for Atlanta.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let this one go deep. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. So it's a win for the